I'm indeed delighted to be in the midst of a group of innovators, risk takers, and tomorrow's thought leaders, tied up all together by TIE Hyderabad this evening. Indeed, when Murli was saying that he was feeling a little cold and shivering, Murli, I would say that I'm sweating. And I think sweating is a greater degree of nervousness than shivering, because the weather, you can shiver, but in this weather to sweat means it's an entirely different scene altogether. When Mr. Murli and others came and asked me over to be here this evening, I initially hesitated. But then I said, this is a conference of innovators. And innovation really means a willingness to accept change. And I thought it'll help me to change my attitude towards various entrepreneur skills. And therefore, I said, let me be part of this evening's deliberations. Unfortunately, for me, I would not be able to be a part of the various very interesting workshops that are slated ahead. The experience that are going to be shared by people who have probably gone up the space, who have moved from medicine to space to venture capital and to playing a number of instruments, or people who have sort of attempted going up the Mount Everest again and again till he really reached his summit. The determination of, yes, we can. And that is what we have today. And such great entrepreneurs, such great achievers are going to talk to you. It's a pity that I would not be able to be part of it. But I do hope that Mr. Chaudhary and Murli will probably be making out an interesting booklet out of the deliberations. And you'll be kind enough to share with me, sir. Though I may not understand it instantly, but at least by reading it over and over again and probably discussing with many others, I'll be able to pick up some skills for my own purpose, for my own professional skills. I'd be very grateful if you could kindly share this with me. Well, we need to ask ourselves the question, why would anybody be inclined to take a risk and venture into an uncharted territory of innovation without the promise of a reasonable reward, when already time-tested practices exist and seem to serve as well? This is something which I think is innate in all human beings, that we don't want to change. But we must realize that change is the only constant, and unless you are able to change and go with the times, you will never be able to move forward. Being static is not development. Development really means moving forward, and moving forward means accepting change as it comes, and which means innovation. And this is a challenge which is being posed to all of us. Basically our whole problem is that we are traditionalists, and innovation is modernism. And traditionalists in India normally prefer to remain where they are. And that is where I think you entrepreneurs, the TIE is doing an excellent job by promoting this whole inner skills of innovation and making people move forward. And this is what I think is the need of the hour. A very critical juncture in history, we find a group of innovators who have endured considerable hardship and yet pressed forward with the courage of conviction and successful in the end to unveil a whole new way. This is how progress and advancement has come about. Unless we are able to sort of take risks, we are never going to get any fruits. I can say this of my own personal experience, that many times we have ventured into newer areas, the uncharted territory as we call it, the uncharted course. But you have to learn, and learning means falling down and rising up again. And the whole problem is, it is this inhibition that of failure that sort of inhibits us from moving forward. I think we have to come out of this inhibition and go with a sense of confidence and comfort that you can do it. And what is required is a firm determination and dedication to do the job. If we are able to do that, I'm sure innovation would always pay up. Society really owes a great debt to this spirit of innovation, which has helped to redraw the contours of the world and make it a better one to live in the end. The case of Steve Jobs is a better known example. He had brought good engineering and aesthetics to a newer intersection, helped to create and define a new and richer user experience. In the process, he has helped to create a new ecosystem single-handedly. Studies have progressed, societies have progressed, which have created opportunity for innovation and an enabling environment to the risk takers. The economist Joseph Schumpeter was the first to emphasize the role of innovation as central to economic development.